Hi everyone, this is a pick a card reading for 20, get it? 20 teapots. Oh my gosh, terrible joke, or a pun should I say. For 2022, we are going to see what I can tell you about the year and what I see as coming through for you, what I see happening for you, and I'm really excited to do this like mini little pick a card. I'm very excited. So whichever teapot you are most drawn to, maybe you're drawn to more than one, that is totally fine. You can of course choose whichever one or ones you are drawn to. And of course, then in the description box below, there are the timestamps, so you can check out the timestamps, you can click on them, and it will take you to the reading and the teapot that you have chosen for the pick a card / pick a teapot reading. I also wanted to mention as well before we do start that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below as I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information is also down below as well. They are done with me within 12 to 24 hours. And the last thing I wanted to mention is that my intention manifesting items are on my website. So they are really special. They have thousands of 5-star reviews, which you can find at the bottom of the website, which is shopmoonlightguidance.com. There are intention manifesting items for various different categories, and in those categories there are items like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse, and there's also crystals, candles, sage. You know, check it out if you are interested for sure. Alright, so we're going to start first of all with teapot number 1. So if this is the one you have chosen, that is what we are going to start with. And then of course I'm going to move the other 2 teapots to the side. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. So this is 1, this is 2, and then this is 3. So let's do it like so. Alright, let's begin. Alright, so if you have chosen teapot number 1, we're going to see what is coming through for your 2022. You have chosen this absolutely stunning one. Just, it's so beautiful. Alright, I'm going to put it right here. Or actually, should we put it on the other side? Like so. And your main card here, which was shuffled out beforehand, is the Hanged Man. So this is the card that is completely unique to your reading because it's been shuffled out of the deck for you. This is stunning. The Hanged Man shows enlightenment. It shows you feeling your best. It also shows here that you're going to become so much more spiritually connected to yourself, which I think is absolutely incredible. So you may also start to get sort of like visions where you feel certain things are going to happen and then they do happen. You're going to become spiritually much stronger. Your intuition is going to be much more clearer, which I think a lot of you have also wanted that a lot more, because you may have thought, okay, I have a strong intuition, Moonlight, but it's not as strong as I need it to be. It's going to get stronger over the course of 2022, that is for sure. Okay, let's have a look and see what else we have coming through for you. 3 of Cups shows here that you're going to be making new friends, which I think is nice. You've got a very social energy. These are like-minded people. These are people that connect to you in regards to them being like your soul tribe. So if you've been looking for like-minded people that just get you, understand you, have similar values, visions, goals, this is it. Okay, 2022 brings you new friendships and new people that you just vibe with, you feel connected to, you feel happy speaking to. They make you feel good, they make you feel happy, they make you feel content, and it's just such a beautiful social energy that I pick up on there. Ace of Cups goes to show as well that your romantic relationships are improving. In general, I would say all of your relationships are improving. Friendships with family members and also romantically with love as well. I see a huge opening here, and I see you potentially getting engaged. Now, if you're already engaged or if you're already married, that's wonderful. I see a continuation, of course, of your relationship getting stronger. But for those of you that are single, I really do believe that you may potentially get engaged this year. There's a celebration, and even the 3 of Cups represents a celebration because you're feeling very calm in 2022 from what I see. That calm energy just allows all of your abundance to come your way. I love these cards because they're holographic and it kind of looks like there's a rainbow over the top of the Ace of Cups there as well. How incredibly beautiful is that? Wow. Wow. What a message. Oh my goodness, that is so lovely. All right, and then we have got here Page of Cups, the World card, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So I just see here this very strong water energy. Okay, there is definitely a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy that I am really picking up on in regards to a very solid, dependable friend or a lover, or even someone that you're so connected to in your family who is a water sign. Now, you might yourself be a water sign, so that can connect you, but there's definitely a water sign who is kind, caring, I'm losing my voice here, kind, caring, genuine, who is just so endearing and loving, and they are just going to be moving things along with you. The World card is incredible because this also shows satisfaction and fulfillment. Many of you might be renting your own place, buying your own place, you may be moving, because the World card here does show movement. So there can also be a new opportunity on the horizon for you, but it's something you've always wanted to do. So if you've always wanted to move abroad, if you've always wanted to move across to another city or another town, I definitely see movement here, and I see a lot of support from friends, from your family, and from also love. Okay, so I see so much support. The biggest thing I can tell you is 2022 brings you mutual support. This is not you running after someone and then you realizing they do nothing towards you in return. This is about you having mutual loving support. In fact, 2022, it's like twos, right? The number twos are really significant because twos are all about mutual harmony, balance, fulfillment, and again, it's equal. So that's incredible. Wow, you have so much support coming in all different directions, and also people are much more emotionally open with you as well. So that's very important, not emotionally unavailable, not emotionally using you. This is about them being transparent, open, connecting with you and your feelings, being transparent. So there can also be, you know, someone here romantically opening up to you, telling you their feelings, expressing their love towards you. Ooh, how lovely is that? Okay, so I'm going to use the Life Coach Oracle cards. Parting ways. It may be time to move on from this personal situation. Now, I did mention here as well, there's another card underneath here. I've used this deck so many times, and it turns out these cards must have been stuck together because there's number 58 and 59 together. But I've used this deck so many times. That's never happened. They must have been stuck for a really long time. And now they've got unstuck finally in this reading. Imagine. Okay, so I did mention here that some of you might be moving, some of you may be traveling, some of you might even be studying where you kind of have to, you know, go to another place, and so you may have to part, but this is temporary. This is not long term. So, you know, don't be afraid that there's a separation, you know, or something like that. Anything like that is very much so temporary because you'll be back, come back, you'll see them, you know what I mean? So it says it may be time to move on from this situation or person, but that's just for right now. And essentially what I also see here as well is that for those of you that have been through really traumatic experiences and difficulties, you're going to heal and become much stronger. So you're going to be able to move on from it, from your past, and then be able to move forward in a much healthier way, which I also think is quite significant. So even right now, if you're really struggling with something, I think that moving forward from it and moving on from it can really help you to basically allow yourself to do all of the other things that you've always wanted to do the things that you know you love to do and that you feel good about. Because sometimes, you know, parting ways with something is not you completely letting it go forever. It's actually you just giving that space and time to do its own thing whilst you do your own and you are looking after yourself. And then things can really come back around. I don't see this as a lifelong situation. This is just temporary little parting, you know, because some of you are, you know, moving, but you may not be moving for such a long period of time. It could be a month or two, you know, as you have an opportunity. So we have here also positive life changes. Yeah, see, positive life changes are ahead if you choose to trust in the process. So this is not a bad card at all. So whatever's happening here is positive. You may get an opportunity in regards to work, right? So then you're moving for a little period of time, or you might have, you know, some trips to take, things like that. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, and then we've got this deck here. Can't remember what it's called. This is the love version of this is called Whispers of Love. Is this the Whispers of Nature? I think so. But let's have a look. Whoa. Empowerment. Yep, so you're going to feel much stronger, but also feel empowered by others. That's really nice. A lot of support from others. Celebrate differences. Yep. celebrate differences is really about, especially if you're meeting people from other cultures, other countries, other religions, it's really about embracing that and just feeling good and feeling really happy about that, and actually really feeling very, very like welcomed, which I think is also beautiful as well. So I see many of you actually traveling a lot in 2022 as well, and just really celebrating those differences, enjoying, you know, different cuisines and things like that. A lot of you are discovering new cuisines, new types of food, new variations that you may not have ever done before. And this also can happen with things like, for example, you know, I don't know, skincare, you know. So for example, you might be watching films, you know, that are from different cultures. You might be experimenting with skincare, which you may not be able to necessarily buy in your country, but you know, you go online, you buy it from another country, which by the way is very common right now with like, you know, especially in the UK, for example, our pharmacies have like Korean skincare, Japanese skincare, things like that. But also supermarkets as well are really getting lots and lots of different variations of different foods and cuisines that never were available before. And so that's really interesting. And of course, you know, films as well. There's so much more of a global demand for films that aren't necessarily, you know, English, which I think is wonderful. So especially here in the UK, you know, there's a lot of Korean dramas and Korean films that are constantly, you know, available to stream, and of course to also watch on our like TV as well. So like as in, you know, our like normal channels, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so it's really about that I'm seeing here, where you actually really like things from different cultures. Even music, you might not even be listening to music of your own like language or country. You might be enjoying, you know, different musics, and you might have been doing that for a while. So that's what I see there. And then of course you've got renewal of peace, so you will feel much more at peace because you will feel protected, safe, happy, fulfilled, connected to those around you, and feel really, really motivated and fulfilled from within. 2022 brings you a lot of support, happiness, joy, opportunities, travel, and again, you know, really, really just embracing who you are, but also really celebrating who other people are and their cultures and different types of foods and things from different places as well, which I think is really lovely. So this group number 1 is your reading for 2022. Of course, if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Of course, if you do claim the messages, should I say. Also, I have TikTok and Instagram, which you can find linked down below in the description box below if you want to follow me on there. I post short readings on there every day. And of course, intention items, private paid readings, free reading giveaway, everything is also down below as well. All right, so take care, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next reading whenever you join me. All right, so that's what we have there. So let's take these away. Group number 2, this is your reading with me for 2022. So we're going to have a look and see what is coming through. Got this absolutely stunning teapot. I'm just going to put it right there. All right, and your main card, which is underneath. Let's have a look and see what is coming through. This is the card that is specific for your reading. It is, oh wow, the Hierophant. You got Major Arcana here. Stunning. Wow, okay, so as soon as I see this, I see stability in your life. I see job opportunities that are long-term and give you real stability. I see improvements in your money. I see improvements in your finances. And I also see a lot of improvement in your relationships. Many of you are going to get into committed relationships. You're going to also find the love of your life, from what I'm picking up on. And this is also about you building a home and a life with someone who you trust, you love, and you feel so good with. Now, some of you may already be married. Some of you may already have, you know, your beautiful dream home. But I just see here that, for example, for those of you that are missing one part of your life, missing another part of your life, I see here stability in those aspects. So think about the gaps that are sort of missing in your life that you feel, right, is missing in your life. Those are going to be filled somehow in 2022. So for example, if you don't have love in your life, I feel you can meet someone who you get into a committed relationship with. If you don't have a stable career, this is really the year where I feel like that's going to develop for you. For those of you that are studying, who are looking for a good job, you can really find one here as well in 2022. So that's what I'm seeing, is that it's almost like the missing pieces of the puzzle come together in 2022 for you, group number 2. All of these 2s, I'm telling you, like, I think that's a really big sign. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's keep going. We also have this Taurus energy as well, which by the way is really about, commitment, stability, security, but also it is very much so also about the root chakra energy. So there's 2 chakras connected to the Hierophant. First of all, there's the red, which the Hierophant is really dressed in, which is the root chakra. So the root chakra is the first chakra. It's located at the bottom of your spine, or as I like to say, the bottom of your bottom. And essentially, this chakra is really powerful because it's also to do with self-sufficiency. So you'll feel very, very good within yourself. You're not going to be overly dependent on others. And I think that that's why so many aspects of your life are coming together, because the more you're dependent on others, the more you need things from others, you're desperate, things don't always come together, especially with the law of attraction, the law of affirmation. These things, they get a little bit stuck and they delay. But the more you are self-sufficient within yourself, actually the more your affirmations work, the more your your law of affirmation works, law of assumption works, law of attraction works, law of duality works. Keep that in mind as well. Okay, so there's the red, which is connected to it. Red is also to do with blood. So this is about the thickening and the betterment of relationships that you have around you. And also it's to do with the skeleton, which is the root chakra. So this is again about stability and security to its core. The other thing as well is that the Taurus energy is connected to the throat chakra. So there's more openness in communication and dialogue with others. People are more committed to understanding you rather than misunderstanding you. People are a lot more communicative with you. So, if you've had people who are so wishy-washy, they don't even like talking to you half the time, not those people in 2022, okay? Those people can be much more open towards you, respectful towards you, and also I don't see such a wishy-washy energy with any of your extremely strong relationships here. By the way, your teapot is also kind of blue, so that Taurus energy really coming through there. The main chakra connected to Taurus is, of course, the throat chakra, which is blue. Okay, I just thought I'd mention that. But, of course, the Hierophant dressed in red, I just had to mention the root chakra. Okay, so with tarot, let's have a look and see what else we have here. This, by the way, is the holographic tarot. Wow, you got 3 major arcanas. Whoa, this is a major year for you. I'm telling you, if you already want to claim this reading and claim the messages, don't forget to like this video for sure. And of course, you can comment down below as well. I think this is incredible. Hermit here shows you feel very strong within your shell. Remember I mentioned the skeleton. You'll feel very, very good within yourself. You'll feel happier within yourself, more motivated within yourself, fulfilled within yourself, strong within yourself. Yeah, the Hermit really goes to show that you feel good in your path, in your own energy, good even being by yourself. I just see here so much strength and so much courage, doing things that perhaps were really scary for you before. You're not going to be so scared about it, which indicates healing having happened as well. You've got the Chariot as well. So someone here is clearly coming towards you in the pursuit towards you. But Chariot also represents traveling, which I really do see. And the Chariot is also about optimism and opportunity and luck, which I think is very, very exciting. So this is again about you pursuing opportunities, getting onto that Chariot, progressing forward. Now, for those of you that perhaps don't have your driver's license and you've really wanted it, I do see here that some of you might be driving. Okay, so that's another thing I wanted to mention. It's a very specific message for those of you that don't already drive and you've really wanted to. I see many of you passing your test to be able to then, drive. So I just thought I'd mention that. I know it's a very specific message that may not resonate with everyone, but, if I see it, I'm going to tell you. Also, this is about good news coming your way in regards to family and relationships, which actually could be your own good news that is generated, because I see so many of you getting married as well. Oh, wow. We just got so many cards that came out. Okay, so let's take these. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So star here shows the stars aligning. By the way, I'm so sorry. When I was shuffling, I know it made like a really loud noise, so I'm so sorry for those of you that are wearing headphones. I'm really sorry. It's one of those things where it does happen with these cards. I don't use them so often because they are so loud to shuffle. but I kind of had to because they're holographic and just beautiful. So Lovers here shows a lot of love. I see intimacy, I see fulfillment. I see you genuinely living the kind of life that you've wanted to live for a very long time. Star shows things coming together. It shows healing, it shows prosperity, it shows fulfillment. Page of Pentacles shows someone really interested in you. The Star is also about you having so many other opportunities and working genuinely very hard. So don't get me wrong, this isn't going to be the year where you just sit there and wait and everything comes to you. Of course, you're going to be working hard towards these opportunities. You're going to be working hard towards the goals and the dreams that you have. And then in turn, of course, you're gaining more opportunities. So just know that as well. You've got the Seven of Cups here, which I think is obviously very significant because that shows your fantasies. That's your like bucket list, right? So some of you may have had a bucket list for a while and you haven't been able to maybe do as much, maybe because of the pandemic and things like that. But really, I feel like a lot more of what you've wanted to achieve will be achieved this year in itself. Four of Swords shows you having so much more peace of mind, happiness, fulfillment. There is real love and support from someone romantically here who wants to be with you, commit to you, and marry you. Oh yeah, which is so lovely. And the Nine of Cups is you feeling so comfortable again within yourself. I'm telling you that if you have wanted to feel so good within yourself and you've been like, Moonlight, it's just not happening, this is your year. You're going to feel so much more comfortable within you. Okay, so that is so amazing. Let's go to the Life Coach Oracle deck and see what we have. I'm just going to shuffle because my hands are so tiny and these decks really are a bit like really wide. Like I have to like stretch my hand a bit too much. It does kind of hurt. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort of shuffle like this and then I'm going to cut the deck. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to do the same with the other deck that I have here. I think this is the Whispers of Nature deck, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2. Alright, so we have boundaries. You are learning the gentle art of setting boundaries and saying no. This is you feeling so comfortable within yourself that if it does not suit you and if it does not feel good to you, you will simply decline. And you know what? This actually allows you to manifest what you truly want in your life. You know, a lot of people think that, oh, if I say no, it's going to reflect really badly. Well, actually, if you say no, you're showing the universe, you know what, I need something a little bit better than this. And essentially, you're getting better. So, you know, if you've been holding on to someone who's like really wishy-washy and not treating you right, and then you say, nope, not going to accept anything, you know, less, you know, that person can become a lot better towards you. I'm just seeing. But also, you may gain someone even better for you. I'm just saying. All right. So having those boundaries is you also showing the universe, this is what I deserve. This is what I want, right? Very important. And then we've got here perception. You are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. There you go. You're going to feel so much more confident within yourself, and that changes everything. I always say when you do you take care of yourself, you put yourself first, life will shape itself around you. Everything will really just make sense. Everything will give you so much more fulfillment, and everything you want will come to you when you are having that emotionally better shift within you and you feel so much more emotionally content within yourself. We have illumination. Oh yeah, there it is. You're going to feel so much more illuminated, happy, fulfilled, lighter and brighter within yourself. We have that illuminated energy here. And of course, you know, it just gives you so much happiness in return. We have here perfect setting as well. You just feel like things really have come together for you in a way that just gives you that fulfillment. Wow. You know, and also there's going to be some picture perfect moments in 2022 where you look at the sunset and you go, wow, this is like the kind of thing that you'd see in movies. Some of you may also find that you have certain moments here in regards to love where you think, wow, like this is something that is like from the scene of a movie. That's how you're going to feel. That's what I see by perfect setting. You're just going to feel like, wow, this date is like something you'd see on a movie. Something you see in your mind, you know, in your fantasy. That's what I see. Wow, this is such an exciting 22 for you. Wow, amazing. And you've also got the number 2 here with illumination. So things that are hidden are going to come to light and it's going to be really shown to you. You're going to live through it. It's going to become your reality. How exciting is that? Wow, so group number 2, this is your reading with me. If you like this video and if you claim it, of course, please do like the video. Don't forget to comment down below. I always read the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and of course share the video if you wanted to, but also do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items which are on my website. And take care everyone as well. Wow, this was so incredible. I have a big smile on my face. This is so lovely. All right, so take care group number 2. That was stunning. Stunning. All right, and now we go to the next group as well. Alrighty. Oh, last but never least, I mean, just look at that teapot. Oh my gosh, I love this teapot so much. Wow. Alright, group number 3. This is your reading with me for 2022. So we're going to see what is coming your way for the year. You have, well, you've chosen this absolutely stunning teapot. This is honestly one of my favorite teapots. It is so beautiful and so unique. So we're going to put it right there. And this is your main card, which is unique to your reading. And it is the King of Cups. Wow. Speaking of liquids, you've literally got the King of Cups sitting on a bed of rocky water. Wow. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is essentially, I am going to pull more cards, but what I just want to say, the King of Cups is incredible because you're going to feel on top of things. You're not going to feel like you're drowning. You're not going to drown. You are going to feel like you have got this. You are on top of situations that can sometimes be stressful. You will feel like you have power. You will feel respected. You will feel understood. You will feel validated emotionally. And people will also come to you for advice. So what I see here is that you're going to be in such a good place in 2022 where you feel harmonious, you feel balanced, you feel happy, that you are actually on top of things. Right? So for example, if you have your own business, you'll feel like, wow, it's doing really well. I feel in charge. I feel in control. This is wonderful. If you are studying, you'll feel like, you know what, things are going well. I'm just nailing it bit by bit. If you are, I mean, gosh, you know, everyone's in such different situations. If you're working, again, you know, you're just climbing the ladder. Things are getting better and better. I see many promotions for many of you as well in the work environment. I see many of you also building your own businesses and having some good success with it very early on. And I also see continued success for many of you. For those of you that perhaps don't have a job, I see you finding something really, really suitable that also emotionally gives you so much happiness and joy. Wow. What a way to start. What a way to start. I mean, if you already claimed the messages, don't forget to like this video. Really helps out the video. But also, you know, it's your way of course, liking the video if you wanted to. I mean, you don't have to, but we've got the Fool here. Wow. Okay, so the Fool is about a journey, and this journey is really awakening. It is really fulfilling. This is about some kind of travel or trip that just really gets you excited. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel fulfilled. And the Seven of Pentacles is also about financial growth. So I see definitely a trip here and some kind of traveling, which is just, it's quite spontaneous. So a lot of you may not know until you like just go off and do it. Of course, the year is very long, but it's something that you come back from and you just have this renewed version of yourself where you're like, wow, I learned so much and I feel so much stronger within myself. Seven of Pentacles is you reflecting on your financial growth, because trust me, there's going to be a lot of financial growth here. For those of you that have investments and things, I really do see things growing, which I think is lovely. We have the Moon here and the Six of Pentacles. So I also see here many people offering you things like tips and commissions. And I also see here as well that people can be very generous with their finances towards you as well there. The Moon also goes to show here as well that emotionally you are becoming even stronger. The Moon is definitely about emotional strength and confidence, and the King of Cups really does reflect that. The strongest part of any month for you is when the full moon is going to happen, because yes, at times you can feel emotional, but it's pushing you even stronger in a direction towards emotional strength. And so during a full moon, if you can fit in a meditation, perfect. Actually, you know, I always recommend meditating at least 20 minutes every single day. As a reader and as someone who does this every single day, I meditate for at least 1.5 hours every single day. I have to, right? Because I'm expending so much of my energy out to so many people, because I don't just do channel readings, I also do private readings. So of course, you know, that's a lot of energy expenditure. So of course, you know, meditation is like the key. So if you find that you're losing a lot of energy, meditate, because that means you are also recharging yourself, regaining energy. You're focusing on the present and your body and your breath, rather than like, feeling like, oh my God, there's so many things happening. You will have many things happening. You have many projects, you have many responsibilities and commitments and things like that that you have to attend to. So I definitely say that, around the full moon, you may find that your battery is just going less and less and less and less and less, because the moon is feeding you so much energy throughout 2022 so that you can emotionally stay on top of things. So if you can recharge by doing some meditation when it is a full moon, that's going to help you as well. Just a little bit of advice there. Yeah, so there's definitely, the Fool also really is explaining a new opportunity in regards to work. All right, so there's a new opportunity in regards to work. For many of you, I also see new relationships developing as well. So someone can come to you very spontaneously and be like, hey, look, I really like you. How do you feel about me? I want to get to know you. I think you're so lovely. I think you're kind. They can be really sweet about things, and it could be so unexpected. And then boom, you realize, a few months later, or like 6 months later, you're in a relationship with them and you're like, wow, that was so unexpected. It just came together. It was so like spontaneous, but it worked. And so that's what I see there as well. You'll be taken aback by it because you won't expect it. That's the thing. So expect the unexpected in 2022 in a good way, right? Things can happen very suddenly that you're like, whoa, my life is changing here, but in a good way. And it's in line with what you truly want, which is the Queen of Pentacles energy. Wow, I mean, that's pretty exciting. All right, so I've got the Life Coach Oracle deck. I'm just going to shuffle a bit and then I'm going to cut the deck because this is a bit of a hard one for me to shuffle, really. So, ooh, oh wow, yeah. This one I was very excited about, and then this one came out. I was like, whoa. Okay, number 33, recognition. Someone deserves to be recognized for all they do. This can also be you really recognizing the hard work that people have put in towards you and caring about you. So, from time to time it's hard because sometimes you may not really always, especially if you've been so busy with work and other things, or if you've been so busy with your own things, you might not have realized, wow, like, this person is always doing so much for me, and then you are able to recognize that in 2022 and just spend more time with them. A good example to give you is that sometimes what happens is people are so caught up in their romantic relationships that they forget about their friends, or they forget about their family, and they don't really care about those people because they have those people, but they're so much more consumed in romance. And so what I'm trying to say here is that there can be, one or two people here that perhaps, because you've been focused on so many other things, you might start to recognize their energy a little bit more and spend more time with them. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, so that's what we've got there. And then also Universal Bank, everything you need to thrive is already here. And that's what I'm seeing. It's just a continuation of things progressing and opening up for you, which I think is so abundant and extremely beautiful, which is so lovely. So yeah, things are going to become so much more abundant, prosperous, come together in such a stronger way. I think that is incredible. So things are really going to move in the right direction. Wonderful. Okay, so with this, oh my gosh, wow, look at that. Acceptance of love. Look at all that green. That is the heart chakra. So your heart chakra is going to be on fire. So the heart chakra here is green. And so even meditating on your heart chakra is absolutely stunning, because let me tell you, not only in regards to finances and travel and your own personal happiness and your emotions are you going to feel so balanced, but there is clearly someone here romantically that comes to you, and there is an acceptance that you're going to have of their love. And so your heart chakra is going to be so powerful and so strong, because you feel so good within yourself, but you also have that to share with them, and they also have that to share with you. This is incredible. There you go. And then, of course, Universal Bank shows that everything you need to thrive is already here. And it's so true, because it's all coming together for you. 2022 brings you love. And it is spontaneous. It is exciting. It is fulfilling. Oh, yeah. Let's get another one of these. Illumination. Yep, things are coming to light. So especially with the moon here as well, like maybe, in the past, maybe you were paying so much attention to certain things, so now those people come to light here with recognition. Of course, we also have the recognition aspect of perhaps recognizing someone from your past life and accepting that love. But also we've got here breakthrough, which really goes to show that there's something major happening here which you have wished and you've prayed for and you've tried to manifest so much in the past. You've made peace with it, like, oh, whenever it happens, it'll happen. Here you are feeling so strong within yourself, and boom, here's the breakthrough in 2022. Now, for many of you, this breakthrough is going to happen before the 8th month of 2022, because as I looked at the number 8 here, I was just like, yep, I'm seeing that energy here. So it's going to happen before the 8th month, which I think is really exciting. You've got so much to look forward to in a nutshell. I think it's really exciting. I think it's very fulfilling, and there's so much coming together for you, and I just think it's so prosperous, really is. So this is your reading group number 3. Of course, if this resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, especially if you do claim the video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are on my website. You can also comment down below as well, but I also have TikTok and Instagram. If anyone wants to follow me on there, feel free to do so, as I post short readings on there every day. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye everyone.